A movie we have been waiting for was PG-13. Alien vs. Predator is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson and stars Sana Lathan, Lance Henriksen, Tom Woodruff Jr., Raoul Bova, and Ian White. And now I said that this movie was rated PG-13. That doesn't detract from the movie. From what I heard about when the movie first came out, a lot of people freaked out about its PG-13 rating, which, to be fair, makes sense. Those are both very R-rated franchises. They're very gory and graphic. So it is, of course, really weird to get an Alien and Predator movie, especially one where the two are fighting, to be PG-13. It's kind of it reminds me of the freak out that people had when Die Hard 4 was PG-13. Which Die Hard is a very R-rated franchise. But that didn't detract from the movie. Die Hard 4 is my second favorite Die Hard movie. Of course, the first one's my favorite, and nothing's ever going to top that first one. But yeah, Die Hard 4 I really liked. It's my second favorite Die Hard. So, I wasn't as worried about the PG-13 rating going into this one, just because, like I said, I was worried about it when I went into Die Hard 4, and I ended up really liking that movie. So, I was not worried about it, and of course, out of all the things to complain about of Alien vs. Predator, the PG-13 rating is not the one I found myself complaining about, because it feels pretty good for a PG-13 movie. I really enjoyed the gore for the rating. So, of course, I was perfectly fine with the rating of that movie. I have other problems, though. First off, Alien vs. Predator, those two movies are not canon. Now, if you don't know what non-canon means, it means it does not take place in the universe of the Alien Predator films, because aliens only come around later in the 2000s, as discovered in Prometheus. And this movie takes place in 2004. So, it very much cannot be canon within this universe, because it wouldn't make sense for a xenomorph to be around in 2004. This is the first time we've ever gotten an alien on Earth, though. Predator goes on Earth all the time, so that's not that big of a deal. This is the first time we got to see a xenomorph on Earth. And it's confined to a research station in Antarctica, which honestly was a good setting for the movie. I really liked it. For the most part, I had fun with this movie. I enjoyed it far more than I thought I would. Is it great? No. Is it really good? No. But it's a fun, fine, decent thing that you can enjoy for an hour and 55 minutes, because that's how long it is. It does not overstay its welcome. A lot of the characterization, especially for our main character, Alexa, is really good, and I like it. Besides, and the fighting between the Xenomorph and the Predator was great. I loved it, and I thought it was super fun. The performances are very mixed. Like I said, main characters like Alexa and Lance Henriksen, and as Wayland, those were pretty good. I liked their performances. I thought they did a good job, and I thought they both did a good job in the roles. Everyone else kind of feels lacking. The story is also pretty I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. And like I said, it is a brief movie. There are stretches of it where you're kind of just... This is definitely a movie where it's like, you're just waiting for, like, more action. Because this is not a movie where you're like, ooh, these characters are interesting. And they try to make the characters interesting. And it's not that interesting. Paul W.S. Anderson. That's a name that you might be familiar with if you know this movie, the Resident Evil movies, Event Horizon, and the upcoming Monster Hunter movie, I believe is his. He's a notorious director for making not good things. Event Horizon, many people think, was an accident. And seeing this, I can kind of agree. His direction isn't that great in it, and the shots aren't set up that well. I I think his direction was pretty lazy for an Alien vs. Predator movie. Uh, a lot of the storylines they tried to incorporate into it just don't work. So, yeah, like I said, it's not a movie where you're engaged in the plot or anything. It's a movie where you're just waiting for the next cool thing to happen. And thankfully, cool things do happen, especially in the end. Not as cool as they should be, but pretty cool. Well, I will say that this movie definitely would have been more awesome if it was R-rated. The PG-13, like I said, does not hinder it. We got a Predator and human team up, which, like I said in my Predator review, I like those. So, and not only that, but we got a ship. We can ship Alexa and the Predator. We all do. Don't act like you don't, because you do. I do. I ship it. We all ship it. It's not weird. This is a lady and a predator. It's fine. There are weirder ships. I'm not weird. I ship it. I'm not weird. Nope, not weird. Anyway, that being said, this movie is fun, but not great. Or good. Barely fine. So I am going to give Alien vs. Predator a 46 Predators out of 100. I think it was a decent enough movie, definitely better than Alien 3. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I really have to say about the movie. Have you seen Alien vs. Predator? Tell me what you thought of it. Did you think it was awful, or did you think it was fine? I have seen Aliens vs. Predator. Make sure to like and subscribe to this review. This is Jordan from Jordan Reviews. Signing off.